Hey everybody, it's Dana Dieters. I was just gonna come on and give you a Mobility Flow workout. And it's not really a workout, it's gonna be more stretching and getting your body moving in the right direction. If you feel like you've been tight, stressed out, feel all the tension in your body, this one is gonna be a great workout you can do for any time. You don't need a lot of equipment. What we will need though, however, is going to be a stool. So I have my kid's stool because she's short and she needs it. Sometimes I do too. Also a mat if you are on a hard surface. If you are on a hard surface and like a rubber flooring, you're gonna need some sort of carpet, or I have a towel. You can use anything. I got like a big kind of blanket for a slider stretch. So I have the sliders. You don't need these ones, okay guys? You can use socks if you're on a hard surface. You can use towels on a hard surface. If you are on carpet, you can use paper plates. You can use plastic plates, anything you guys, Rubbermaid lids, you got it. So, and that one is gonna be with this first set. So we're gonna use this stool for the first one. You can use an ottoman if you don't have a stool. You can use any type of elevated surface. If you don't have anything, you can also use a yoga block if you have any of those. So we're gonna start with ourselves in a plank position. Now, at any time, if you feel like these are too hard, you can always go onto your knees here for this move, and you're just gonna bring yourself up and stretch it out this way. Otherwise, that move is gonna look like this. You're gonna come up, and you're gonna come up and stretch, reach through on that same leg, same side with that same arm, okay? And you're gonna come back down. Nice plank position. You want your hands pushing down on this stool to increase the amount of ab it has to work, okay? So your core has to work extra hard when you push down on that stool. Coming back. We're gonna go into 10 reps of each one of these, okay? So we're gonna start here. So ready and go. We got 1. Good job. 2. Good. 3. Got 4. Got 5. 6. 7. Good job. 8. 9. And 10. Good. Now we're going to go into a kneeling position. You can put that stool away if you want. You're going to have yourself in a plank position or onto your knees, depending on what your fitness level is at. So you can start here if you cannot do this position, okay? So here or here to start. So what we're going to do is we're starting this plank position, then you roll onto your knees. You're going to kind of sit back and you're going to roll to one side, stretching out on this end, your back, shoulders. And then you're going to roll it back into the center position and then come back up into that plank position, back down, and then other side. So we're going to be switching sides, alternating. Okay, so let's begin with that first one. We got 10. Going down. We got 1. Good job. We got 2. We got 3. We got 4. Good. We got 5. We got 6. We got 7. Nice job. We got 8. Nice job. 9. You got it. And 10. Nice work. Okay, so our next one, we're going to grab that sliders. I'm going to move this away out of the way. gonna use this for just my upper body. So I'm gonna have my hands on it, okay? And you're just reaching forward. So you're gonna have your hands here, you're still kneeling, okay? And as you go forward, you're gonna come up, nice stretch on the one side. See how my body stays in that same spot? And then it comes in, you slide it back in, come over the other side, slide it forward. Okay, so you're gonna exhale as you pull back in, okay? Breathe in, exhale up. Okay, so that's what that looks like. We're gonna go into 10 of those. Let's do it. We got 1, 2. Good. 3, 4. Good. 5. Nice job. We got 6. 7, 8, good job you guys, we've got 2 more, 9, and then 10 here. Nice job. Okay, you're gonna set that aside. We're gonna go back to that first one that we started with that stool. Let's do it again. So, back in here. All right. Next. So again, with that length of the stool should go this way, okay? So you have a nice space. You're gonna come forward again with that foot. You're gonna reach up toward the ceiling, reach over and look up. Good, we're doing 10. This one will go a little faster. We've already done it one time. 2, 3, nice job. 4. We got 5. Good. 6. 7. Good job. 8. 9. And 10. Good work. Okay, you can set that one aside. All right, we're going into that plank, and then we come back into that child's pose with that rotation. Ready? And go. Starting up here. Back down to your knees, push it down, and then rotate to that side, move your shoulder, nice deep stretch, center it, come back up. So we got 1, back down, 2, good, 3, 4, 5, good, 6, you got 7, good, 8, good, 9, good job, and 10. Good. Now, I'm going to have you grab your sliders. All right, we're going to go all the way out on our knees. Okay, you can slide it out, slide it back in. Okay, ready, set, and you're going to be in this, again, child pose kind of thing here. What you're going to do is you're going to slide it in. This other elbow is bent. Okay, we're doing 10. Nice slide in with that upper back area, shoulders coming in. Triceps, 2. Good, 3. You got 4. Good. 5. 6. 7. 8, 9, and 10. Good. Let's do one more set, you guys. Okay, let's go into that stool stretch. Bring that stool back in. You're going to go into that lunging position, plank first. Ready? And press down onto your palms. Come up, rotate. Got 1. Back down. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Good. 10. Good job. Okay, set that down. Going back into that plank with that child pose rotation. Okay, so you're gonna come up on your toes again. We're doing this one more time. You're gonna bring your knees down, bring down to that child's pose, and then rotate into the side. Rotate back to the center, straight up. Back down, over the side. Up, center with that plank, back down. This is 3. Nice job. Got 4. Got 5. We got 6. 7. Good job, you guys. 8. 9. And 10. Good. Nice. Now grab your sliders. On into the last move here. And then we go on to another set. So be prepared. We're not done yet. So we're ready. Okay, again, you're going to be starting here onto your knees. That bird dog position. Okay, and you're coming, not bird dog, sorry, child's pose as you come down. Coming down. Coming back up, nice pull in with that arm, back, tricep, shoulders, back out. As you pull in. Nice job, pull in with that arm. Got 3. 4. Good. 5. 6. Nice job. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good. Okay, we'll set those away. We are done with those. We're going into our first exercise with the next set, which is a bird dog. We've done these before. I'm sure you've done these before at some point in your life. This is essentially great for your low back area. Just a very low, it's great for just anything for, I can't even think of the word, you guys. It's not a hard move, let's just say that, but it's good for your core. Okay, so it does challenge you because you have to use your core on this one, but it's not going to be super heavy on your joints. I still can't think of the word, so that's good. Awesome. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna come in, you're gonna tap forward. So it looks like this. You tap forward with your one hand. That same hand, you're gonna reach up and you're gonna kick that leg. So this leg here, that foot is flexed, okay? You come back down, you tap forward, up, okay? Now the key is squeezing your glute and raising that shoulder at the same time, getting that nice strength in both sides. That'll help you keep your balance on from leaning forward or coming, teetering up, okay? So let's begin, and you do it again. If you can't reach out, you're gonna just come out to the side like this, just keeping your toe down and your hand down, and you can just switch sides, okay? Just start there if you feel like it's too hard. All right, so you're gonna go here. Let's begin. You're gonna tap forward. You're gonna do one side at a time, 5 on each side. So we go 1, tap, 1, 2. Kind of reach forward, so you're working that abs, okay? That's 3, 4, and 5. Okay, other side. So tap forward, so keep here. 1, 2. Nice squeeze in that glute. 3, 4, and 5. Nice job. So that is our first exercise. Now, we are going to go into this move where you are coming up. So you see how I raise up? Now, if you have problems with this one, you're going to just stay up the entire time and not come down and up. I'm going to come down, come up. You're going to rotate side to side, okay? Center it. I'm going to walk it out into this plank position. I'm going to push up. Now I'm going to go onto my toes because it's a little bit easier for me. Okay, but then I'm going to come back down, kind of like we did with that one exercise before in the first one. I'm going to come back up, rotate, slow rotation, getting both sides. You're going to come down to the hands. You're going to walk it out into that plank position, push up, walk it back down. Okay, and you're going to come back, up, over, okay? Walk it out. All right, so that's what that looks like. Now, if you can't do the push-up on your toes, that's okay, you guys. You're just gonna go push-up down, back up, and then you can walk it back in. And again, if you cannot keep your knees down here, you're just gonna come up right away and not do this movement, okay? All right, so let's get started. We're gonna start with that down and up position, hands behind the head. You're gonna come straight up, chest out, rotate side to side. You're gonna walk it down into that plank position on your toes, push up, walk it back in, okay? And then back to the hands. This is 2, over, back down, 3, okay? Good. 4. Good. Good. 5. My hair is getting okay. Good. 6. Walk it back in. Again, this is more of a mobility and flow workout, so you are not going to feel like this is super tough, you guys. That's okay. We are working on just getting more range of motion in your body. We're not beating ourselves up, because if you usually work out with me, it's kind of that way. But you also need to be doing this stuff as well. Good job. You got it. Over, back down, back up. Okay, this is it. So you're behind the head, up, crossing over, nice job. Back up into that push-up position and then walk it back in. Okay, so that is that one here. Now we're going into our next one. You're gonna grab that stool again. This time I want you to, if you have any sort of length. So if you have something even higher up would work out even better for this one, because what you're doing is you're coming down and you're dropping one down, and then you're coming back up, and then you're going to kind of come down. Other side, you're stretching out one side at a time here, and then back up. Okay, so it is kind of getting just the one arm a double stretch. So you're going to have your hands up on top of anything that you have that has a little bit of an incline. You can even use maybe even a step, and you can just bring your arm down and then back up if you don't have the space in between your stool or your ottoman or whatever you're using, your couch, anything that has that elevation. All right, so we're going to start. If you have the space, you're going to bring your arm all the way down. Okay, ready, and go. So you're going to come down, back up, down. Now try not to lean to that side. You're coming down straight down, chest to the floor. Okay, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, good. 7, 8, you got it. 9, one more, and 10. Good. Now we're doing one more thing on your stool or wherever you have, whatever you have that you're on an incline. You're going to pull your knee in to your nose to knee, and then bring it back out. In, nice squeeze in the abs, and then it back out. Should feel a little bit of a nice stretch in that low back. Okay, so as you pull in, you kind of curve that back in. Good. 9, one more, and 10. Good. Bring yourself back down. Okay, now we are going to go into the next one here. So you're going to come up into this downward dog position, and then as you come up, you're going to come up with the one leg, and you're going to reach it over and stretch out that side. Now this one might be a little advanced. If you have a hard time with this one, make sure you're switching side to side on here. Bring myself up a little bit. Okay, so as you come up, you're going to reach over. See how I kind of do that? And then up. Now you're going to come in. If you can't do that one, you're going to go in just a downward dog position, and you can lift that leg up if you want, or you just come up and then you come back down. Nice stretching of that calves, so you can kind of reach back and forth, kind of pulsing those ankles down or those heels down to the floor. You can do that one if you want, and then come back down to give yourself a little break. Otherwise, we're going to do 10, so 5 total on each side. So let's begin with that downward dog animal flow. You're going to come up, you're going to reach one leg forward, you're going to curl it over. So you go up, 1, good, bring it back in, good, up with the other leg, good, 2, back up, 3, good, 4, good, we got 5, good, we got 6, good, we got 7, we got 8, nice job, you're almost there, 9, good, and 10. Good. Nice job, you guys. Okay, we are going back into that first one. We're only gonna do 2 rounds of this one, you guys. Then we have 1 more round after that, and we do 2 rounds, okay? All right, so we're going into that bird dog position again. So with that tap forward, so make sure that when you do this one, you have your hands right below your shoulders, knees right below your pelvis, and let's get started. Tap, opposite arm, opposite leg, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, now switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nice job. Okay, now we're going into that next one with that walkout. I'm going to begin a little bit farther down here. Okay, so we are starting up with our hands behind our head. You're coming up, you're going to rotate. 1, center, other side, center. You're going to come down into that walkout position, push up, back down to the knees, walk it back in. Hands behind, come forward, twist, center, twist, center, come back out, push up position, back down to the knees, walk it back in, up. Good. 3, good, you're gonna walk it back into that push up position, back down. Good. 4, walk it back in, 5, 6, I skipped 5, 5, again, I can't count either, so be aware of that. This is 6. One thing, don't ever trust me when I count. It's probably never right. 7. Nice job. Walk it back in. 8. Nice job. Walk it back in. 9. This is 10 here, last one. Good. And down. Okay, now our next one, you're going to need that stool again, and you're coming down, pressing down with your hands to start here. And you're in that position here, and you come down one side. So you start here, come down, reach forward. 1, 2, 3. Again, you can go down like this. 4, it works the same, you guys. You don't even need to go through it. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, so you're gonna step that away, put that away on that side. We're gonna go into that downward dog again with that animal flow. Okay, ready? I need some room. This one requires a lot. Okay, ready? Up in that downward dog position. Again, you can always do this motion here. Down, come up. You can either paddle your feet down and back up to get that stretch in that calves, and then drop down to the knees. Otherwise, we're going to go into that animal flow. Ready? And start. Coming up. Bring that leg over. Good. Back in, back down, and up. Over. Good. Good. up and over. You'll find that one side is just a little bit easier. That's totally normal. Just trying to work on those imbalances. Working on each side separately. So we got 4. Good. Good. 5. Good. And 6. Good. 7. Eight. Nice job. 9. Good. And 10. Good. All right. Now we're moving on to our next set here, which will be standing up. You're going to do a knee in. I think I'm in this picture. I'm probably not. Let me go down a little further back. I'm going to move you guys. Yeah, because my head is cut off. Cut off. All right, now do it that way. Bring that out a little bit wider. All right. I can't really see that mat. Or is it on there or no? Yeah, it can't be that low though. All right. Okay, so our next set is going to be knee up. And then you're going to come down, place it down to the floor. You're going to hinge forward and grab your foot. Okay. Make sure all your bearings are on your heels. So when you are coming up, you might feel like you have to you're going to wobble a little bit. So make sure with this is that you put all your weight in that standing heel, that standing leg's heel. So you're going to come up, come down. You want to come down, slide your leg down. Okay, nice stretch is going to be happening in the back of the leg here. Bring it back in. Now switch legs. Knee up, down, nice stretch. Okay, bring it up. Other side, down. Now try not to lean to that side. Try to keep your pelvis aligned, your shoulders aligned with the floor. Coming back up, now up again. So we're going to go into 10 of this one. We're at 5 here. Good. 6. Nice job. 7. Good. 8. Good. 9. And 10 here. Good. Okay, our next one is going to be an arm raise and stretch. So when you're doing this one, what I want you to do is put your hands together, and you're going to stretch over to the side, back in, back down. I want you to come up and back with those arms each time. Now I want you to go to the side. Okay, so side stretch, you can even pull your hand over, back up, and down. Okay, back up again, go over to the side. Good. Down, back up, and twist. So I want you to twist to the side, not in front and not arching your back. I want to have you keep your pelvis and abs aligned, tight. Coming back up and over. Okay, so this is 4. This is 5. Good. Down. 6. Good. 7. Good. And 8. Good. 2 more. We got 9. Good job. We got 10. Nice job. Okay, now we're gonna go down to the floor. We're gonna kind of do that hiker plank that we did before when we brought our foot in. So what I want you to do is be able to kind of press that heel down on this side, and you're gonna come up into this plank position. Then I want you to use that heel and come up. Okay, and then back down, you're gonna come up to this position. Now, if this is too hard, when you keep that other leg, this other leg up, just like I have it, you can also just come here to this position if you don't wanna use that whole leg on the, without keeping it. You guys, you would think I didn't know how to speak today. It's pretty bad. So what I want you to make sure is, make sure you can get this nice proper lunge. If you cannot, you're gonna drop that knee down. Okay, it feels like it's too tough. Now what I want you to do is place your hands back down. You're gonna come into that plank position. You're gonna switch sides, come back up. Again, you can come down and stretch out this way, or push a little harder and keep that knee straight in the back. Okay, and then you're gonna come down, switching those legs. Back up, here, okay? All right, so let's begin with that plank position. You're gonna come in, you can either put the knee up or down depending on your fitness level. Ready, and start. Coming forward. Hands are right inside your leg, okay? And when you come up, all the weight is in that front heel. Okay, down. We're doing 10 of these. Switching those sides, okay? Switching up, come up, stretch it out, back down, good job. Come up. We got 3. Four. Good. 5. 6. Good. 7. You got 8. Good. At 9. You're almost there, you guys. We got one more. And 10. Good. Now you're gonna come down onto this position here. What you wanna do is have your feet planted on the floor. Your hands are on the other side of you. What it looks like is you're gonna push up your bottom. You're gonna kind of reach over, kind of like that animal flow. Over like this, and then back down. We're doing 5 on each side. So you come up, reach over, and then back in, okay? Ready, and begin. We got 1. Good, 2. We got 3, 4, and 5. Now we're gonna switch to the other side. Now if this is feeling too hard, you can come back, reach over. You're gonna have to bend a little bit of that elbow, come over, and back up. Okay, so that will be your modification if you cannot reach over. Otherwise, just reach over as much as you can and then back in. So 1 and 2, okay? All right, so let's go again. Here we go. Coming up, reach over. If people want to know how my hands are, I kind of have my hands facing that way, so going to the same direction of this hand. So coming over, 2. You got 3, 4, 1 more, and 5. Good. All right, so we're going to go back into that first one, you guys, one more round. Starting up, if you need to slowly get up, please slowly get up. Okay, we're gonna go into that knee up position and then come down, sliding down your leg, get that nice stretch in the back of the leg. back up, and then you're switching, okay? So let's begin here. Ready, and go. Knee up, slowly come down, center your body. Back up, back down. Good, 2. We got 3. Nice job. 4. Nice. We got 5. Good. We got 6. Good. 7. Good. 8. Nice job. 9. And 10 here. Good. Okay, so now we're going back into that next one, which is going to be that raise your arms up overhead, hang on, and you're going to stretch to the side and then back down. Okay, so let's begin here. 1. Good. We got 2. Good. We got 3. Good. We got 4. Good. We got 5. Nice job. We got 6. Nice. 7. Good. 8. Nice job. 9. You got it. One more here. And 10 here. Good. Perfect. Okay. Going into that hiker plank, where you bring your leg forward into that lunge position and then bring your arms all the way up overhead. Ready? Starting here and go. Hands inside. Shoot your arms up. Good. 1. 2. Again, you can put your knee down on the floor. 3. 4. Good work, you guys. 5. Nice job. 6. 7. 8. Nice work, you're almost done, you guys. 9. Good. And 10. Good. Now come up slowly off the floor to come back down. Don't come up if you didn't get up yet. We are going to go into that overhead bridge stretch here. Your feet are on the floor. You're going to come over for 5 on each side, just like this. Okay, so we're going to start here. Ready, set, and begin. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. You're switching over here. Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job, you guys. All right, so that is your first mobility workout from me. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. Again, there's a lot of moves that might be super advanced. Don't worry about it. Do what you can, use your modifications, and then go from there, okay? You can do this workout, seriously, like almost every day if you want, because it's all about stretching and getting your mobility. Also look for other videos that are out there for mobility as well, because more mobility will make your body move a lot better, and you'll feel better in the long run. All right, thanks guys. Stay tuned for more.